The YouTube channel, Project Amber, is focused on van life, adventure, and DIY camper living. The creator documents their experiences living full-time in a self-built camper van, traveling around the UK and Europe, and tackling various challenges on the road. While journeying through the winding roads of the French mountains, his fridge unexpectedly stopped working. After kneeling down to inspect the issue and fiddling with the wiring for a while, he decided to carry it outside, thinking the open space and natural light might make things easier. But once outside, he noticed something unusual, something that made him pause.
Now, I'm sure with house fridges, you're supposed to... No. Right, so I'm pretty sure with a house fridge, if you move it, you're supposed to leave it like 12 or 24 hours to settle, for the gas to settle. Now I've just flipped it upside down and back again, so I'm going to give it the full 24 hours, I think, to... What are you looking at? You keep freaking me out, dog. There's no one over there. Can you see something? I'm not. There's actually a well just where I'm parked. You go down this little track and there's a well with a big metal bar on it. And originally I was going to go and park there, and I saw the well. Instantly started thinking about the ring, which when I was about, I don't know, I think it was about 10 when it came out, scared the out of me.
Later that evening, he began sharing updates on his story.
Oh no. A minute ago I could hear like really loud moaning, like just booming across the mountains. So I've come down to where I could hear it. I got to this old well and it stopped. I mean, that thing's wild freaky. It's like something out of the Ring. But just as soon as I got here, just from over there's no track or anything, it's just wood. This girl appeared, dressed like kind of like a monk, no shoes, no hair. So I said bonjour and that, and she responded. I asked if she was okay, but she didn't respond then. She just carried on walking. So I carried on a bit and then thought I better double check. Went to go and find her again. She's gone. So up that way, that's where my van is, and that goes to the road. But down where she went that way, there's nothing, and there's nothing for miles. Where did she go? I'm gonna leave.
Who was that girl, and what was she doing out there? No clue, and I'm not about to go ask her. Some things are better left unknown, like the ingredients in gas station hot dogs. Happy Hippie is a YouTube channel where the creator shares videos about foraging, outdoor cooking, and living simply in nature. The content mainly focuses on daily routines, preparing meals from wild ingredients, and spending time outdoors, offering a straightforward look at a lifestyle centered around simplicity and nature. In this video, he chooses to camp in a bothy, a simple, unlocked shelter usually found in remote, mountainous regions of Scotland, northern England, and Wales. Bothies are open for anyone to use, free of charge, offering basic protection from the elements for hikers and outdoor enthusiasts.
About it when it's doing something you love, so I don't agree with that. I do agree with doing things you're passionate about in life. You only live once, life goes by pretty fucking quick, so get out there and do what you love. Well, I have made it to my home for the night and it looks beautiful. Let's go see if anyone's in.
Everything seemed perfectly ordinary at first. He checked the shelter to make sure he wasn't about to stumble into an unexpected roommate, then set about cooking his dinner. But as the evening wore on, he began to hear mysterious noises from somewhere nearby. Apparently, even in the middle of nowhere, you can't always count on peace and quiet.
I got one of them water filter straws, and it comes with 2 little bags as well, so you can attach the straw to that. But I've not got to use. Oh, maybe this is the guests. There was no one there. I don't know if that's just the people fucking with me or something. I don't know if that's something they do. But I don't think it would be that family if it was just a dad and his daughter and son. Oh, we'll see. It was just knocking on the door again, and then I went out, but there was no one there, so I don't know what's going on, but I've not heard of any haunted bobbies or anything. I've never had weird shit. Just wanted a nice little bobby night. If you've watched all my videos before, you know I don't do shit like this. Fucking hell. This is gonna be a fun night. Now walking around into the room, and then I go in there and it just stops. Maybe I just put my music on really loud and forget about it. Oh yeah, cameraman never dies, right? So it's been about an hour and a half since I last made a video, and I've just been doing what I said. I've had my music on loud, I've listened to Blink, some drum and bass, some reggae, and I'm doing what I came here to do, and that's have a good fucking night. So I'm going to enjoy my time by this fire and have an amazing day tomorrow, back out in nature where I belong. So peace and love, good night.
Fortunately, nothing unsettling happened in the end, unless you count slightly overcooked dinner. But honestly, would you have the nerve to spend the night in a cabin with a haunted reputation? Or would you need a ghost to help you pack your bags? On the surface, Cursed Urban is just another exploration channel. Creepy places, strange symbols, whispers in the dark. But look closer, and it starts to feel like something else. The stories are too clean, the timing too perfect. Maybe it's real. Maybe it's a story dressed up as truth. Either way, it's a ride, and they know exactly how to keep you questioning what you just saw. This video documents the host's attempt to spend the night in a forest long rumored to be haunted. As darkness falls, he begins to notice a series of unusual and unexplained occurrences. Strange noises echoing through the trees, fleeting glimpses of movement in the shadows, and a growing sense of unease that makes the atmosphere increasingly tense. What could be out there?
Alright guys, so we are all set up. We get my lights adjusted and we're going to wander out and around this area. We're going to do some spirit talker, and we're going to see if we get anything. Let me get this ISO bumped up to some unacceptable level. So we got quite a bit of area to explore. Just right here, not really leaving the campsite or camp area. So we're going to take full advantage of this, especially since the old camp area, you know, is where the accidents happen. If this is the old camp area, like I said, it's kind of unverified. Excuse me, it's kind of unverified. But let's try it. And already seeing some eyes glowing in the night is giving me hope. We got Spirit Talker up, and let's see if we hear anything. If there's anything out here that would like to communicate with me, please feel free. My name is Dan. I mean to take nothing from you. All I want is to learn about this land and the secrets that are here. If you'd like to communicate with me, please use this device I have in my hand. simply talk to it like you're talking to me, and I will be able to hear your response. If not, if you don't want to communicate, please don't make me feel like you were pressured to or obligated to. I don't mean to come here and order you around and demand and trespass on your property. First one we got is bored. Like wooden board, not like I'm bored. Is there anything I should know about this land? I've heard there's been accidents here. Lad. Board and lad. Oh, this is an old trail too. This is an old trail as well, guys. Look at this. See it? See how it runs straight through there? I think this is a spot. I think that this was the old campsite. Because there's a bunch of these old trails running everywhere. Yeah, dude, this was 100% an old trail. Look at that. Can you tell me if this was an old campsite?
After a brief, uneasy exchange with the spirits, Dan continued deeper into the forest, drawn by something he couldn't explain, until a sudden shift in the air made him stop in his tracks.
Call? Oh, no way. No way, dude. That was a very crisp scream if I had ever heard one. Right when we get call, followed up by jail. Weird. Yo, dude, that was 100% a scream. Like, there is no doubt in my mind. Coming from that way. Coming from right down that trail. Liam, jail, Liam. Dude, okay. The air is getting cool right here too. The air is getting very, very cool, and it's not like a breeze. It's not like a breeze is coming over this area. It's just, it feels cold. It feels like it's chilly out. I mean, it kind of is, but like, it's a temperature change for sure. Right here, it's like I crossed some imaginary line right there, and it got super cold out. And that was, so we had three things happen at once. We got Spirit Talker say call, heard a scream, and that's right when it got cold. Now, no, because it's not we're all around you.
Sounds like a perfectly normal walk in the forest at night, doesn't it? Most people would have run screaming the other way after hearing something like that. But not Dan. Nope, he just casually ignored it and kept moving forward, because apparently his story wasn't quite ready to be over. Or maybe he just likes making questionable decisions.
Am I alone here? Or is there something with me? Okay, yeah, I'll take that as I'm not alone. What in the was that, dude? I'll think Jeffrey was invoked. Ah. There's something moving over there. I think that was a small animal, but I heard that stick absolutely shatter from right over there.
After this final encounter, Dan finally came to his senses. It was time to leave this place behind for good.
Yeah, I'm out.
Dan spends the rest of the video recounting his time in what he now dramatically refers to as the evil forest. He describes the creeping sense of dread, the constant feeling of being watched, and the moment he spotted something that definitely wasn't in the brochure. Most people in the comments call it the Dogman, part cryptid, part local rumor, and apparently a fan of late-night forest strolls. Whatever it was enough to convince Dan that he'd overstayed his welcome. So ask yourself, could you spend a few hours alone in a haunted forest, surrounded by trees, fog, and possibly a werewolf with boundary issues? Dan did. Barely.